Clay integration. I want a Clay integration. When is the Clay integration? Can I integrate with Clay? That would be awesome if Clay integrates with Breakcold.
Wow, so lately I've been doing many nightmares. We're slowly reaching about 400 paying customers, excluding teams, and I don't know why, but it seems like they all want to Clay integration. Like, it's crazy. We have customers like CodeIQ, Clay experts, they want Clay. Then we have other Clay experts, Xavier, Matteo, Mohan, Brigitta, they want Clay. Jeremy Grandillon from TC9, he wants Clay. And every single day, a prospect or a customer asks the magical question: do you have a Clay integration? So I had enough and I took a break, went to a prehistoric cave to learn how to use a speed thrower to defend myself in this crazy SaaS environment. And throughout the day, my nightmare resurfaced when I had to use some clay to build this magnificent piece of art. Then I went back home, I put on my Bread Clay t-shirt and my Bread Clay cap to get this over with before facing the truth, which is we failed to integrate Clay like you guys desired, at least for 2024. Let me explain. When you are a big company like Clay and a tiny company like Breakcold, the big company doesn't really have the same priorities as the tiny company, right? But the big company is still a very cool company, right? So even if they are overwhelmed with like a gigantic list of integrations to build and the devs are under the water, they still found a way to integrate Breckle into Clay. By the way, thanks a lot, Stefan, for that. Alright guys, so before watching how to integrate Clay with Breckle, make sure to tag Clay on socials with the hashtag BreakClay if you want us to be in the priority line when they will revisit next year. Alright, let's go with the Clay tutorial now. Alright guys, so the first thing you need to know about the Clay integration with Breckle is that it only works with the HTTP API here. And so if you don't have the Explorer plan, you won't be able to integrate Clay with Breckle. So I strongly recommend you to use the BreckClay hashtag if you want us to be at some point able to be a native integration so that you will be able to use the Breckle integration in the starter plan if you're using that plan. All right, guys. So the goal of our workflow will be to push leads from a Clay table inside a specific list in Breckle, inside a specific sales pipeline status with a specific deal value. And because we like confetti, we're going to push the lead directly in deal one here. So the first thing is when you go over to Clay, normally to export leads from Clay, you need to go to export. But if you do that, Breckle will not be in the CRMs right there. So what you need to do is to click on Add Enrichment. And in enrichment, Breckle will not be there. So you need to type us or search us in template. So you're going to type Breckle right there. You're going to click on Create Template. You're going to map the different data that you have. So LinkedIn profile. Is it mapped already? Yeah, okay, it's mapped already. Website is mapped. Okay, we're gonna click on apply template. And so from there, we're gonna add the API key. So you're gonna go to your settings, then you're gonna go to API keys and copy paste your API key inside of Clay. And so from there, you can do the workflow, it's going to work. But the thing is, the lead will not go to a specific list in a specific sales pipeline template. So it's not very helpful if you want to build like proper workflow. There's also not the city, not the company role, and some information that we want. So here's going to be a little bit manual. You will have to play with the API documentation. So I'm going to click on API documentation and I'm going to go to API reference and I'm going to go to create a lead here. And when you are in create lead, this is all the type of data that you can import inside Breckle. And so what you want to do is that if, for example, you want the location, which is city, you're going to copy paste city here, and then you're going to go back there. You're going to always add the values above website URL, because it's just better, because you don't, essentially everything that is beyond, above like website URL, you need to have a comma just before, otherwise it will not work. So be very careful about it. And so you see in city now, what you're going to do is that you're going to add the oh, very very sorry here. You're going to add city here, and make sure to not delete the brackets, because otherwise it will not work. Here it works without the brackets, but here you have to put the brackets. So, and then you do it for the other values that you want. So you go to create lead. For example, we can take like the contract value, etc. So here I prepared already a little bit. So what we want here rapidly is like the icebreaker that started here, can be used helpful. So here we're gonna click like icebreaker. Then the city, it's already done. Then we have like the companion role. So I'm gonna click on companion role there, and that's pretty much about it. No, I actually forgot the contract value. So for the contract value, it's actually something that you can just write yourself. And so you see here, contract value is 2000. So for $2,000, depending on the currency, maybe it's pounds in your workspace. So depending on that, it will be different. And everything is there, like contract value. You see here, you can just copy paste there. And then where it get complicated a little bit is, what if you want to put this lead inside all your leads? Here I just have one lead in this clay table, but it can be like multiple leads in bulk. Like what if I want to push the leads inside a specific list? So then you have to go to the API documentation, and you need to go to get all lists. And when you are in get all lists, you're going to go to query, you're going to go to authorization and copy paste your API key, and then you're going to click on send. What's going to happen is that it's going to give you the ID of your list inside Breakcold. So here you see I have this list that is named clay list, and I'm going to copy paste the name, the ID of the list. So you're going to copy paste the ID of the list. You're going to put it somewhere. Then you're going to do the exact same for the tags. So you're going to go to tags, put your API key, click on send, and then it will, you're going to take the tags that interest you. So for me, it's like agency. Then you're going to go to like sorry, like the status, which the sales pipeline stage of your leads. And here it's a bit like tricky, because you need to go to query, and you need to copy paste your list to get the sales pipeline stages of your list. So I know it's a bit a lot, but you have to do it. And so then from there, it's going to give you like the sales pipeline stages that you are interested in. So here I want deal one. So I'm going to copy paste deal one. And you do, and once you've done that, the last thing is to get the owner of the workspace, or if you want to assign the leads to a team member or to yourself, you need to go to get members of the workspace and click on send. I've already done it, so I will not do it here to not show too much personal information. And once you have that, you're gonna copy paste all of that and put it in the format that I will show you right now. So the format is lists, you see, with S, then you copy paste the ID of your list. Then it's status, and you copy paste the ID of the status. Then it's tags, you copy paste the ID of the tag. And then it's owners, and you're gonna copy paste the first ID of the owner. It's gonna give you two IDs, you take the first one. And if you've done everything correctly, you see here it's not correct because I don't have a comma. And the last one should not have a comma, but all the other ones should have a comma. And so if we've done everything correctly, and I hope, because then it will be a mess to debug, like right there, it should goes to deal one. So let's see how it goes when I click on save and run rows. So let me check just quickly. Yeah, all good. All it seems good. So now we run it, queued, and bummer, we have an error. So let's dive into it. Oh man, yeah, I think it's a bug from Clay here, because you see, I've put some data, and you see I have nothing here. So yeah, complicated. So I'm gonna pause the video and go back, but maybe we can do it live. Actually, I'm gonna redo it quickly. But yeah, I think that was a bug because like I should be able to at least a minimum modify my data. But here I was not able to do that. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna copy paste all over again the whole thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put this there. Uh, Jeez, come on, man. Okay, list status tags owners. Good, comma there. And then for the companion role, we're gonna put like the companion role. Then you're gonna put like the city, and then we're gonna put the icebreaker there. All right, so this time let's do it again. Let's not forget to put the API key there. So now API key is there. And okay, compare rule, comma, 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 comma. Everything looks good in bracket, in bracket, in bracket, and the other ones they're not in bracket, which is normal. Um, so yeah, seems like it's good on my end. So yeah, let's click save and run rows. So let's see how it goes this time. All right, now it worked. I've done the exact same thing as the first time, I think. So yeah, let's go there. You see, Alex is in there. Well, let's go. Deal close. Let's redo it for the confetti. Congrats, guys. Now Alex is in the workspace. And so you see here is in the specific deal still pipeline status tag. The owner is myself. And yeah, and then from there, there's a lot of thing you can do with Breakcold, as you know. And once you finish that, if you have multiple leads, you can just click on run column and it will work for all the leads in there. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you want again to make us to the short list with the other CRMs at some point, make sure to tag Clay on socials and yeah, with the hashtag breakclay. And yeah, talk to you soon. If you have any problems with this, let me know. Happy to help. So yeah, talk to you soon. Cheers, guys.